We have no time for interviews. We're so sorry. No time for commercials. Simply no time. With 11 kilometers of right foot only, as Marvin Gaye said, let's get it on. Hammer Time! That was the name given to the historic 11-kilometer speed event hosted by the Motoring Club of Barbados, Inc., which attracted over 35 competitors. Starting at Woodland St. George and ending at Featherbed Lane at St. John, it was surely going to be a test of man and machine. And since we featured St. John already, here's a brief look at St. George. The parish is made up of many cane fields which are being cultivated right now. St. George doesn't have a coastline, but despite this, there are many attractions to lure you to this part of the island.
We're coming back, we're here at one of the longest stages ever in Barbados, 11 kilometers. What do you think of it?
It's very nice, very clean stage. Challenges, a little bit of challenges, but it will be okay.
First time seeing you for the year in the car, what are your goals?
To finish. That's just my goals all the time, to finish.
Any problems with the car?
No, just had a little bit. It was 20 kgs on the way, so I had to rectify that problem just now, and I over now by 10 pounds, so I good.
It was the first time for the 2012 season that the Toyota Starlet of the brothers Roger and Barry Mears was competing, and since they were sharing the driving duties, it was Barry who was first on the road. Not surprisingly, it was a cautious start from Barry, who reminded us the last time he drove it, it culminated with a rally-ending crash. After a solid practice run to get some of his confidence in the car back, Barry stepped up the pace for the 3 official runs. He shaved 29 seconds off his practice run time, but was just outside the top 10 at the end of the day. After seeing the car roll in Rally Trinidad, many may have thought that Sean Gill would not be at this event. They were wrong. Repairs completed and the Suzuki SX4 showed no external signs of the damage it sustained. However, Gill did mention that they were still testing different settings with the suspension, and they would have been checking that all had been properly repaired on the car. So it came as no surprise that Gill was almost 30 seconds behind the pace setters in the practice run. He came back stronger in the official runs and was about 10 seconds off the leader. His improvement continued, and he cut the deficit to single digits. But 8 seconds was as close as he was going to get, and he had to settle for 4th overall and 3rd in the class. Paul, the surfer born in his Ford Focus WRC, had made his intentions known from the onset. He was here to do battle. In the practice run, his was about 1 second behind the leader at that stage. The 11-kilometer venue had everything. Long sweeping corners, flat 6th gear corners, long straights, and some technical and twisty sections, and some spectators had problems picking the right areas to watch from. In the first official run, the surfer shaved his time down to less than a second. But he was not done there, as in the second official run, he managed to snatch the lead with an advantage of just over 1 second. Like the other events before it, this battle for victory was going down to the wire, and would be decided in the 3rd and final run. The battle for the lead was with none other than Roger the Sheriff Skeet. At the helm of his S12B Subaru Impreza WRC, Skeet was the fastest one in the practice run when he posted a time of 4 minutes, 39.04 seconds. However, he knew he could not afford to relax at an event where only the fastest run of the day counted toward one's overall finishing position. No matter the occasion, the Sheriff has always been among the front runners, and despite his mishap last time out, he was once again in the heat of battle. But in the second official run, Skeet slipped off the top of the pack for the first time and was using every inch of the road given as he pushed to get it back. It could only take the smallest of mistakes to determine who the winner was going to be over the 11-kilometer stage. Roger Hill has always been known for his reliable standards. However, though he has managed to finish all the events this year, the Toyota Corolla WRC has presented him with a problem for which he searched for the solution since last year. His practice run looked cautious, but consistent, and he was 5th fastest at that stage. He took 6 seconds off his practice run time and continued to shave another 7 off that time as he got quicker as the day went on. However, in the end, his fastest run was his final run, and it was 17 seconds quicker than his practice, but he had to settle for 5th overall and 4th in Modified 8 WRC. Dean Serow, in his S9 Subaru Impreza WRC, was competing in his first event of the year. He started to slow in an effort to build his comfort level in the car, which he has not competed in for some time. In the first official run, he took 8 seconds off his practice time. In the second official run, he took a further 6 seconds off. However, in the third and final run, he made a mistake, which saw him record a time which was even slower than his practice run, and he had to settle for 12th overall. Andrew Malalou was the lone competitor in production 4, and for him it was a race against the elements and the field. In his Subaru Impreza, he was 9 seconds faster than his practice time. And by the end of the third run, he was a further 5 seconds quicker, but had to settle for 13th overall. Stuart Maloney in his Peugeot Maxi 306 was one of the two-wheel drive competitors that was shredding the asphalt over the course. He sent shockwaves through the field when he was 5th overall after the first official run and showed that his car had the potential to run among the four-wheel drives as well. As he increased his speed throughout the day, he was 4 seconds quicker in the second official run and was at this stage faster than 2 of the 5 WRC cars. In his battle in the two-wheel drive category, Maloney was at one stage a mere second off the time of Neil Armstrong in second. However, he won Super Modified 11 by 4 seconds. He was also 6th overall, 1 second off 5th place Roger Hill. And of course, mistakes do happen when you're pushing this hard.